Greyman is supported by Patreon. Donate now and receive special early access. Hello, hello, hello. I am the Greyman, and we're out of bosses that the Metal Blade can kill. So let's go to one that can get killed by bubbles. It also took me a really long time to put together that Heat Man is supposed to be a Zippo lighter. I guess there's only so much you can portray with just like a bunch of little NES pixels. And apparently they really wanted to run with that with like in ancillary materials. Like apparently even Heat Man would even be smoking in his like illustrated appearances. I don't know if they ever actually did that. I'll have to see if there's any artwork that exists of him actually smoking. You might call that a bad influence on kids, but I kind of think to myself, like, well, he doesn't technically have lungs, so I guess he's not going to get cancer. I don't know. Like, that's kind of one thing I always think about with Mega Man, because with the Mega Man X series, like, I understand why they took that a little bit more seriously, because it had more of like a cyberpunk like anime kind of story, so it had like kind of heavier emotions. But this in particular, I'm always kind of surprised when people try to impose a bunch of seriousness on Mega Man. And that's not saying it has to be completely ridiculous and lighthearted all the time. Because I actually feel, especially these original games, like Mega Man has some like surprisingly profound moments, especially for the time. But at the same time, I'm fighting like, you know, a killer robot in the shape of a Zippo lighter. You know, it's like you can only take it so seriously. Oh, screw this part. You might call that. Oh, he's just looking forlornly at the one-up. You might call that lazy, I call it playing smart. Because I'm sure that there's some Mega Man speedrunners who are looking at me and just, like, completely scoffing over the fact that I'm not playing this as efficiently as they would. Even though, like, I've already taken care of just, like, 2/3 of the Robot Masters by the 3rd episode. Speaking of which, this guy's gotta die. I have the power of bubbles. I will say that little, like, Hadouken thing is kind of cool. Like, if I had that power, I would totally take advantage of it. Sorry, I just love this beat. See, is this where I get item 1? This is where I get item 1. Okay. So I got, like, little winged things, little propeller things, and little rocket things. I've got all of the things. These are some of my favorite things. That's another thing, too, is that item 1 completed. That implies that, like, Dr. Wily was kind of just, or Dr. Light, sorry. Dr. Light was just kind of working on these, and, I suppose that's what happens when you just get, like, you know, evil robot attack out of nowhere. He's just like, oh shit, Mega Man, go help. I'll make some stuff. Like, we'll figure it out later. Just don't worry about it. And speaking of the winged things, yeah, there we go. This one might be tricky. I don't want to use the flash stopper before I get to Quick Man, because I am gonna need that. Let's see if I can just wing it. See if I can just do this on my own. Oh, I can't kill that thing with the metal blade. Little slinky dude I can't kill with the metal blade. It's weird, just like the... Oh man, I missed the party over there. Yeah, like, I can kill this big scary looking motherfucker. But I can't just kill a little springy dude. I suppose... Like, it's interesting, the enemies that, like, do have a certain kind of, invulnerability. Like, I remember, Electman's weapon was the big one in the last game. And miraculously... Oh, fuck. Already off to a good start. Miraculously, like, Gutsman was kind of, immune to it. So it's just kind of like, alright, Gutsman gets the award for just, like, best robot master in the game because he can resist Electman's weapon. And more than that, he could resist the pause trick. Which, sadly, they don't have anything like that in, the other Mega Man games. They do have, you know, super powerful weapons that arguably can take some people out in one hit. But they don't have anything like the... This is gonna be an uphill battle. They don't have anything like that that just lets you do a bunch of... I'm mixing up my game design terminology. I wanted to say something related to collision. Also wanted to say lemon meringue, but that's way, way off. Alright, just go to the right. I was doing better that way. Go. Fuck you, I'm not getting that. They try to tease you with stuff. Like, especially right here. Yeah, I'm not falling for it. Even though I could probably use an extra life right about now. I can do this. Woo! Okay, all I have to do is not die. Which... Oh, I've got, like, plenty of lives. I don't know what I'm worried about. Oh, definitely do not want to use that. I must use the thing that I'm going to need against the boss. Die. Okay. I know he's weak to, something else besides the flash stopper, but, I forget what it is. Like, I managed to look up, the secret lore of Woodman before I started this playthrough, but I didn't bother to look up, like, weaknesses of any of the bosses, because... You know, I've literally been playing this game ever since I was a kid, so I'm a little bit smug about it. What can I say? Oh! Yeah, he is weak to that. It's kind of a shitty weapon because it's slow as... Although he does get caught on walls pretty frequently, so... That's gonna count for... Never mind. Well, that worked out better than expected. Just gonna have a sip of seltzer, and we're gonna do this thing. Because we're already at Wily, so we're gonna do this thing. I apologize if I get quiet at certain points during the game. This is like late at night. I just got home from work. But you know, I want to have a good buffer for these videos, and I want to have everything done. And yeah, I was talking at work all day because I am nominally an adult, and I do have a job I go to every day. But that is not what I'm concerning myself with right now. Yeah. This might be overplayed, but I don't care. I still love this theme. Still nowhere near Flashman's theme, though. And that actually reminds me. So I'm a huge fan of the mini bosses, the rock band from Arizona that does you know, a bunch of NES themes for songs. And I think like Mega Man 2 is like probably their most popular song. It's like this 10-minute epic that they put together. And if you see like any live... I gotta stop belching into the microphone. Any live concert of theirs, anytime they get to like the Flashman portion, just like everybody loses their mind. And by the way, so I was talking about how the items in this game are way more useful than the platform gun. Like, this level forces you to take advantage of those items, so you can kind of, like, get around and infiltrate Wily's castle. And that's totally fine, because you have them ahead of time and you're good to go. As opposed just to having to dig around for one specific thing and just hoping it kind of works out. You know what? I'm not even going to bother fighting you. You're not worth it. Not going to bother... Can I even kill him? What do you... I think the... Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter. He's like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Now, I say you did get the items. Oh! And you can get over there, but this is kind of a tricky part. Ooh! Not as tricky as I thought. I keep missing out on lives. I keep on just like a... Oops. Oh man, this is one of my favorite parts. So, I'll show you what I mean. I'm just walking along. I'm just going across these platforms. I'm just having a good time. You know, I'm going deeper into the darkness. I'm going into the thing. I'm pink. You know, I'm feeling fabulous today, and there's less platforms. Holy shit! That scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. Just, what? It should have scared me now more than it did, because I just... There is nothing on this earth more embarrassing than dying in a video game because you just literally walked off the ledge. You just got a little too big for your britches, you just couldn't contain your excitement, and you just had to go for it. Let's see, I want to see if I can kill you. Get back here. Oh, so the boomerang... Okay, so the boomerang does kill him. Good to know. Not that I'm ever going to need that, because those little killer Roombas are just kind of below notice. Okay. That was harder for me to pull off when I was a kid. And meanwhile, like, the only way I kind of get through stuff like that is I kind of force myself to not think about it. Because it's like when you run off a cliff in a Looney Tunes cartoon. You only fall when you look down. Okay. Holy shit! Oh, hi again. Hello, Mr. Dragon. Okay. This is actually kind of precarious. I'm actually, whoa! I'm actually a little nervous now. Especially considering my worst enemy was myself in that last life. Woo! We did it! And I think this is a good place to call it. So, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. We're taking on Wily. Here we go.